please welcome to the stage Dimitris from Flower Labs.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to present, so previously Mohammed and Ming presented the federated RAG systems. Today I'm going to present how you can implement those approaches into Flower. Of course, naturally the question is, what's FedRAG? And the answer, of course, means FedRAG stands for Federated Retrieval Augmented Generation. And the core idea is that you want to retrieve and merge documents from different decentralized data silos that previously you cannot do that because of centralized constraints. And the core concept is that you want to retrieve and merge those documents in order to answer RAG queries in a decentralized fashion. For instance, you might have a consortium of hospitals, and these hospitals cannot share their data or their documents per se in a centralized location, and you want this federated, decentralized approach to retrieve and use those documents to answer RAG queries. Why, of course, this is important? There are a couple of reasons. First of all, this federated RAG approach gives you access to siloed knowledge that was previously not possible because of different data and security constraints. Also, the federated RAG approach enhances the LLM reliability and accuracy, and the reason is that the LLM has access to more up-to-date knowledge. And finally, of course, this is an opportunity for more secure and private RAGs compared to the centralized counterparts. Different applications that the federated RAG systems can be applied are definitely in healthcare and pharmaceuticals and other biomedical domains. Of course, legal compliance, but in general, wherever you have documents or data that cannot be shared in a centralized setting. And this is where basically the FedRAG technique shines. Here, what I'm going to show shortly is how we implemented the federated RAG approach using the Flower framework. If you see in the visual flow, the architectural flow, you can see that the Flower services we have deployed is just one superlink and two supernodes, and the interaction between all of them is through the newly introduced high-level message API. The core idea of the message API is that all the queries that we want to execute in a decentralized fashion are pushed as messages to the grid of the federation. The application that I'm going to show shortly in the demo, we're going to use a Llama 3.1 1 billion model, and we're going to have two clients, two supernodes, one holding the textbooks corpus, and the other one the Stripelis corpus. And let me see. This one. Okay, maybe. Is that showing properly? Okay, here. So on the right-hand side, I'm going to run the FLWR run command, and you start loading the application. While this is being loaded, on the left-hand side, in the middle component, I'm showing the PyProject TOML file and what it needs for this application to be run in the simulation mode. As you can see, I'm using the PubMed Q&A dataset, which is a standardized benchmark dataset, and I'm going to run two questions over the federation, and we're going to merge those, and we expect to have three. Basically, the most prominent documents, the more relevant documents from every other silo being merged at the server side. Again, here I'm showing how you can edit and apply any LLM model that you like for your server to answer the RAG query. And to navigate and show exactly what happened under the hood. So you see here that we have two documents being used. So basically, we query the silos, we retrieve the documents, and we use those documents as part of the context in order to answer the query in the RAG query on the server side. It was the first question, and then on the second question, similarly, we have retrieved the documents in order to answer here, for instance, three documents to answer the RAG query. And in the end of the execution, simply we ran two questions, so you can see the accuracy and what was the performance in general of this RAG query for this particular benchmark. Let me change. All right. So that was a quick demo. And just to summarize, again, the FedRAG stands for Retrieval and Merging of Different Documents from Centralized Silos. The Flower demo that I just showed consists of one superlink and two supernodes, and using the new message API, and it's actually very simple to use, and you can do many different approaches and many extensions over the FedRAG technique. And what I want also to emphasize is that this approach can support many different LLM models, so it doesn't have to be a Llama 1B, it can be any type of model, either small or big. And also the application domains, of course, can be any domain, and in primarily healthcare and finance. Of course, feel free to try the FedRAG today and make extensions on top or try your own approaches as well. Thank you.